Dr. Kim, you have saved my life and restored my dignity. I don't know how to thank you enough, but I want to say, I think I love you.
Dr. Kim's eyes softened, and he gently took her hand.
A days since the day you first came to me, I have admired your strength and kindness. You are more than just a patient to me. I have fallen in love with you too.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful village called Umudike, there lived a young woman named Adaeze. Adaeze was beautiful, with skin that glowed like the morning sun and eyes that sparkled like stars. She was kind-hearted and hardworking, always helping her mother in the farm and taking care of the elders in the village. But Adaeze had one problem. She had a terrible body odor. No matter what she did, no matter how many herbs she bathed with, or how often she washed, the smell just wouldn't go away. Because of this, no man in Umudike wanted to marry her. Whenever she walked past, people whispered and covered their noses. Who would marry Adaeze with that terrible smell? They would say. Even the young men who admired her beauty from afar quickly lost interest the moment they got close to her. It made Adaeze very sad. Her parents, though poor, tried everything to help their daughter. They went from one herbalist to another, but nothing worked. They offered sacrifices to the gods, but still, the odor remained. Adaeze's parents began to lose hope, and Adaeze herself started believing that maybe she was cursed to live alone forever. One day, news spread throughout the village that a foreign doctor from a faraway land called Korea was coming to Umudike. The doctor, known as Dr. Kim, had a reputation for curing strange illnesses that local healers could not. He was famous for his knowledge of modern medicine, and people said he had saved many lives. Excited by the news, Adaeze's parents decided to take her to see Dr. Kim. They believed that if anyone could help their daughter, it would be him. When the day finally arrived, Adaeze, though nervous, was filled with hope. Maybe this doctor would find a cure for her problem. Maybe, just maybe, she would finally be free from the shame of her body odor. Dr. Kim was a kind man with gentle eyes and a calm voice. When Adaeze and her parents arrived at his clinic, he welcomed them warmly. After hearing their story, he examined Adaeze thoroughly and asked her some questions about her lifestyle. After some time, Dr. Kim nodded thoughtfully and said,
I believe I know what is wrong. It is a medical condition that affects the way your body processes certain foods and toxins, causing the unpleasant smell, but do not worry, it can be treated.
Adaeze's heart leaped with joy. For the first time in her life, there was hope for her condition. Dr. Kim gave her some medicine and instructed her on what to eat and what to avoid. He also gave her special soaps and oils to use.
Come back in a few weeks and we will see how things are going,
he told her. Weeks passed, and slowly but surely Adaeze noticed a change. The smell began to fade, and she felt more confident each day. The villagers too noticed the difference. Soon people stopped covering their noses when she walked by, and the young men who had once avoided her now started to take interest. Adaeze's beauty began to shine even brighter without the burden of the body odor. But just as things were starting to look up for Adaeze, something strange happened. One evening, as she was preparing to return to Dr. Kim for her follow-up visit, she noticed a small mysterious package left outside her door. There was no note, just the package wrapped in dark cloth. When she opened it, inside was a small bottle filled with a strange liquid and a note that simply read, "Be careful of the cure, for it may not be what it seems." Adaeze was confused and frightened. Who had left the package? What did the note mean? She had started to trust Dr. Kim, but now doubt crept into her heart. Should she confront the doctor, or was there something more sinister going on? The next day, Adaeze decided to visit Dr. Kim, but kept the mysterious package a secret for now. When she arrived, Dr. Kim smiled warmly and asked how she was feeling.
Much better, doctor.
Though her heart was troubled by the warning she had received. As she left his clinic, Adaeze couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Could it be that her cure was hiding something more dangerous? Was Dr. Kim really the savior she thought he was? Or was there another mystery waiting to unfold in Umudike? After receiving the mysterious package and the cryptic warning, Adaeze felt torn. Her cure was working, and she trusted Dr. Kim, but the note left her uneasy. Still, she chose not to confront him just yet and continued with the treatment. As the weeks passed, her confidence grew, and she began to feel like a new person. Her Odour was gone, and suitors from all over Umudike came seeking her hand in marriage. One by one, these men tried to win Adaeze's heart, but none of them touched her soul the way Dr. Kim did. She couldn't deny the kindness and care he had shown her. Despite being a stranger from a faraway land, Dr. Kim understood her pain and gave her back her dignity. The more Adaeze thought about it, the more she realized she had developed feelings for him. One evening, as the sun set over Umudike, Adaeze decided it was time to confront Dr. Kim about the mysterious package. She went to his clinic with a mixture of hope and fear in her heart. When she arrived, Dr. Kim welcomed her with his usual gentle smile, but she could sense that he already knew what she had come to talk about.
I found this outside my door weeks ago. Someone warned me that the cure might not be what it seems. Is there something you're not telling me, Dr. Kim?
Adaeze, I understand your concern. The truth is, I am not just a doctor. I have studied many ancient practices from my land, some that involve deeper knowledge of the body and spirit. Your condition wasn't just physical. It was linked to a rare imbalance that required both modern medicine and traditional healing. The person who left that package may not understand this, but there is nothing dangerous in what I have done for you. You are completely cured.
So, I am safe.
Yes, you are safe, Adaeze.
A silence settled between them as Adaeze realized how much she trusted him. The relief turned into something deeper. She looked into his eyes, and before she could stop herself, she blurted out,
Dr. Kim, you have saved my life and restored my dignity. I don't know how to thank you enough, but I want to say, I think I love you.
Dr. Kim's eyes softened, and he gently took her hand.
Adaeze, since the day you first came to me, I have admired your strength and kindness. You are more than just a patient to me. I have fallen in love with you too.
Tears filled Adaeze's eyes, but this time they were tears of joy. The man who had cured her body had also healed her heart. Soon after, word spread through the village that Adaeze had chosen Dr. Kim as her husband. Though some villagers were surprised by her choice, most celebrated the union, for they had seen the goodness in Dr. Kim and knew that he had brought happiness back to their beloved Adaeze. Adaeze and Dr. Kim were married in a beautiful ceremony filled with joy and celebration. The village of Umudike rejoiced, for not only had Adaeze found love, but she had also found a partner who respected her for who she truly was. Together, they opened a small clinic where they helped many more people in the village and beyond, blending traditional and modern medicine to bring healing. And so, Adeze's story, which began with rejection and shame, ended in love and fulfillment. She had finally found her place in the world, not as a girl who was cast aside, but as a woman who was loved and cherished.